the tea series, I'm basically getting my makeup done and just chatting about anything and everything. If you're new here and you've never watched my videos before, I film videos on luxury, fashion, beauty, and life. So if you love those topics, do hit the subscribe button below so you get to see the rest of my videos. I really like the Spill the Tea episodes because I can just shoot the shit and just talk about anything that I'm thinking of or whatever is happening in my life. It's almost like a vlog, but I get to just sit in one place and just get my makeup done. It was a great time for me to show you some new beauty products that I received in my PR mailers that if you don't follow me on Instagram stories, you probably have never seen on my channel. And so it's a really nice way for us to sit down, have a chat, and get our makeup done together. I purchased these butterfly clips from Amazon about a couple weeks ago, but we were in Mexico for the first time. Like, my husband and I have never been to Mexico before, and we were there for his best friend's wedding. Well, by default, they're my best friends now too. And it was so beautiful, you guys. We went to Tulum, which very hyped up on Instagram. And we stayed at an all-inclusive resort, which was so fun. And it was just a really new experience. I think we haven't been to that many weddings like in our lives. And so it was just really nice to go somewhere and like hang out with people and like family and just have a good time, you know? So I'm just gonna use my butterfly clips to hold my hair back. So cute. Just the yellow ones. I don't know, does this look weird on camera? I like a lot in here in like different colors. And I think it's just so fun, especially for summer. I already did my skincare. I've been using the Di Morelli moisturizer and sunscreen. If you've never heard of Di Morelli, they're this like medical grade brand. Like, this is the travel size pack that I have, but I use the like full size product. But anyway, it comes in these beautiful blue bottles. Sensitive skin, and I need just like a gentle products, and I find that so great. Like, especially with sunscreen, I actually hate putting sunscreen on, which is so bad, I know. Like, use your SPF. It's important. You need to protect your skin from cancer. But I love their sunscreen because it's lightweight and it smells like nothing, which is great. So I'm going to be trying out a new foundation that I received in the mail. It is the Giorgio Armani, did I say that right? Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I've heard really great things about this. Very blendable. I can see this being very easy to build too. Like, I don't like putting a lot of foundation on. I don't like looking cakey, and the reason why I'm such a huge fan of the other foundation that I always feature on my Spill the Tea episodes, which is the NARS Illuminating Foundation. No, it's not illuminating. The NARS Light Reflecting Foundation is because it's so lightweight and like easy to blend and just melts into your skin and it looks like second skin. And this is like kind of similar. This is a little bit, the formula is a little bit thicker in my opinion, but it still doesn't require a lot to create a full coverage. We went to Mexico and like it was really beautiful. It was really hot. The weather actually reminded me of Malaysia, where it's like 30+ degree weather and it's just humid all the time and you're sweating all the time. Like, I think I took 2 showers a day and I would curl my hair, but there was no point really. Like, I still wanted to look cute for at least like a few seconds of the day, like at the start, just to look cute for a little bit, because like we were sweating balls. Okay, I'm going to be using this NARS concealer. I'm in the shade Light 2.3 in case we have similar skin tones. And I don't really use concealer very much. But I kind of feel like it's a part of my routine now. Like, I just want to use it for the sake of using it because it's fun. So I usually let it just sit on my skin to melt in it. I watched it from like a YouTube video where they're like, just leave your contour and leave your concealer in your skin so that it soaks up and it like melts and it's just a lot more flawless. Anyway, I'm using the Makeup by Mario. Oops, upside down. Makeup by Mario contour stick. This is in the shade Light. It's my absolute favorite contour stick in the world. It is so great because it's so easy to blend and it's so natural looking, and the white balance on my camera is just not, it's just not it. Okay, there you go. Sorry guys if the lighting is just like changing a ton. So I let it sit on my face and then I go into my brows. So as you can see, my brows are actually powder ombre. Like I got them done maybe like 7 years ago. I should probably go back for a touch-up, but I'm just too lazy and it's just expensive. But I use the Sephora Tint and Volume Gel, which in my opinion is a much more cost-effective option, and it's similar to Glossier. Although the Glossier brow gel is not that expensive. Anyway, I like using this because during the Sephora sale, there is an additional 15% off, I think, for Sephora branded stuff. So I like just getting this instead. So I do a little bit of touch up on my brows, but it's nice because I already have it all prepped, so I don't really need to do too much. Just a little touch up, just a little tiny touch up. And then I use the Pixi translucent brow tamer just for that extra hold on the brows. But to be completely honest, my brows have a mind of its own and it doesn't really listen to me. Conversations that Albert and I had at the end of the trip was that if we were to go back to Mexico, I don't know if we would do an all-inclusive, to be honest. If it was just the two of us, I feel like it was so fun because we had a lot of friends there and we were there for a wedding, so there was a lot of things that we could do at the resort, or like a lot of things that we looked forward to at the resort every single day. And then we had like other people to hang out with besides each other. And like, don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with my husband, he loves hanging out with me, but it's just like 7 days if you're just in the resort and you're not going out to do excursions or anything of the sort, that it can get very boring. Because I think that was like one of the most beautiful resorts I've been to. I think it's one of the top ones in Tulum too. It's called Dreams and it's a Hyatt property. And so it was a nice resort. There was four different restaurants there. But a lot of the restaurants, aside from the buffet, are really only open during select days and only at night for dinner. So your selection's kind of limited in a sense. And also you're just kind of going to the same restaurants if you can't get in, because they don't take reservations, right? It's a lot of walk-ins. And I'm kind of glad that we were there on a Monday until like Monday to Monday, because it got packed on the weekend. Like there were 5 different weddings that came in on the weekend, which was insane. So it was nice because we got to avoid all the crowds and stuff before that and experience the restaurants before it got so busy. Yeah, Nudestix blushes that I just got in the mail. Oh my goodness. They're so freaking beautiful. There's 5 of these. So these are their new SPF blush tints, and I started using this one. This is my favorite shade so far, but it's also the only shade that I've tried so far. It's amazing. It's so great because it blends so seamlessly into your skin. It's crazy. I will show you. Honestly makes me want to wear more blush because it's just so fun. I don't know if you can totally see it. Look at how easy it is to blend. And it's like, this shade at least, is a very nice sun-kissed look, and I can build more on it if I choose to. But it's so pretty. I'm like obsessed. There are like some products that I try and I'm like, maybe I'll give it a few more goes. But there's also some products that I try and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in love with it. Anyway, so pretty. So yeah, if we were to go back, we heard really good things about Cabo, and that is definitely on our list. I don't know if we'll go back to Cancun or Tulum for the next little bit because I feel like we've seen enough of it, but we shall see. Bronzer on, so I use this in every single Spill the Tea episode because it's never ending. But I have finally, I think I'm hitting the pan and I do need to start either looking at other options or I need to stock up at the next Sephora sale. But yeah, I like this, especially during the summer, just to provide nice warmth to the skin. I use this a ton in Mexico and just to like set the contour. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Powder. It is so great. I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury powder for the longest time, but I actually really love this because it sets the makeup so nicely. And I feel like it's more compact and easier to bring out with you. 5-color palette from Dior. I used it for my wedding. And I just love how natural and like cool the tones are. I feel like it's very flattering. It is very pricey though for eyeshadow, but it's one of those that I think like if you're gonna get a palette for something that's important coming up, like a special event, totally worth the money. Anyway, Mexico was great. And then we got back and I had like a ton of events to go to. It was a really, really busy week, but it was so fun because I feel like alive during weeks where there's just like a lot to do. And one of the events we went to was a gala for the Arthritis Society of Canada. And it was such a beautiful event because it was towards raising money for the charity, towards research, right? So research on, you know, arthritis management, treatment, you know, and just like really hearing stories from people who are living with arthritis. And I didn't know that a lot of women and children are more susceptible to arthritis than men are. Like that's something new that I learned during the gala, and it was great. I got to bring Albert. It was a very inspiring night. But one part of the night they were having like auctions for these like beautiful experiences that range from like firefighters cooking your dinners to like cruises, etc. All of these were like auctioned to raise money for the society, and it was just like the most entertaining experience because we all had paddles and I had never been to an auction of this caliber before. But in my head I was like, okay, maybe we can auction, like we can, you know, join in the fun for like parts of it, like maybe something that's like that the starting bid starts at 100. Maybe nothing started at 100, you guys. Minimum bid I think was like 3,000 for something, but oh my god, it was just like the most exciting and exhilarating experience just watching everyone because there were really, really wealthy people in the audience, let me just say. And it was just fun. It was just fun. There was a husband and wife who were bidding against each other for the firefighter experience, and they were like 15,000, 20,000. I'm just sitting there like, it's crazy to see that much wealth in the room, but it's for a good cause. And like I'm sure like rich people are rich for a reason. They know how to manage their money, they know how to like grow their wealth. So that's something I definitely want to like learn more about. Almost done. I'm gonna be lining. I always do like a cat eye with my liquid eyeliner. This is Maybelline Master Precise, my one and only. I've tried other types before, like other liquid eyeliners before, and it just does not work for me. This takes precision. Ta-da! At least it is a little bit of mascara, so I'm not going to put mascara on my top lashes because as you can see I have some leftover eyelash extensions. So again, I got these done for Mexico and they're slowly dropping off, but I don't really want to put anything on them. But I will do my lower lashes with, and I first start with the Lancome Cute. I use this. It's amazing. It's like a primer for your eyelashes. A little liquid mascara that you put on your eyes just before you put mascara on. Like I'm not lying, like 100%. I feel like it makes applying mascara easier, but also it like looks better and longer and I make less of a mess, which great. And then my favorite mascara at the moment is Lancome Hypnose. I actually prefer this a lot more than the Idol mascara because I think it looks better on my lashes. I got this in a PR package. It's the Rare Beauty Positive Light Liquid Luminizer, i.e. highlighter. I am curious to try it. It's so cute. This is like definitely travel size friendly. It's so cute. Ooh, ooh, shiny. Okay. I'm using the Giorgio Armani lipstick. This is in the shade 107. It's a very nice red. Ta-da! I really need recommendations for lip liners because I don't use a lip liner and I feel like I should. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Your support means the world. Let me know what else you want to see more of in the comments down below. And of course, you can find me all over the socials. I'm on Instagram as well as TikTok. And I'm here on YouTube every single week. So I will see you in the next one.